So we're gonna smoke some fish now. A great thing about having and working outdoor kitchen and having the possibilities to regulate heat and divide the coal and all this stuff makes it possible to do a lot of different chef techniques or kitchen techniques. And one of them I enjoy the most cooking outside is smoking ribs, smoking vegetables, smoking fish. Yeah, everything I can get some smoke flavor into, I'm just enjoying that because I can't do that at home in my kitchen. I don't have enough ventilation to even try to begin that without poisoning my kids and my wife. So this is outside cooking for me essential, and I just love being able to do this. So I'm gonna do some smoked mackerel, and especially in Denmark we have a lot of tradition for doing smoked fish, and mackerel is one of my favorite. I come from a little island called Bornholm, and we have a big tradition of smoking mackerel and herring there actually. And this smoked fatty fish is just amazing. You can do this dish with salmon instead, because I know mackerel is a little bit, has like this distinctive flavor to it, and some are a little bit not that keen about that. But you can change the mackerel for salmon instead and do a nice smoked salmon in the Dancook here. So you don't have to go with the mackerel, but if you have never tried it, try it, because this is an amazing dish. I just got the fishmonger to clean my mackerel, so I'm not gonna be with the blood and gizzards and stuff like that. But it's not hard to clean, but why not get some professionals to do it? And you can also get the fishmonger to fillet it for you if they really want to, but it's so easy to fillet. Just going in with the head, by the head, and just pulling it through the fish, and you have this beautiful fillet here. So this is one of the things you can do in your kitchen that's pretty easy, and you look totally professional. So that's just too full. The only thing you have to do now is to clean off that little thing here where the stomach actually has been. So we're just gonna take our knife here, just cut that off. And that's just a nice clean piece of fish here, right there. Easy as that. It's pretty quick to cook this dish, and you don't need, you don't have to have like extreme heat on the grill. Actually, you have to have a little bit too low to medium heat. We don't want it to cook too fast. We want to have this smoke actually working in the fish, in the meat of the fish. But before we're just gonna put it in there and start smoking it, we're just gonna give it a little, just gonna cure it just a little bit. So we're gonna go in with a little bit of salt and just a little bit of sugar. Both salt and sugar are flavor enhancers, and we often forget sugar in the salt kitchen as a flavor enhancer. This is gonna bring out some amazing flavors in the fish. And also, they're gonna draw out a little bit of the moisture from the fish, and it's gonna do that the bite of the fish is not gonna be that soggy, but it's gonna be a little bit more firm. And it's gonna help really having a nice texture to the fish. So I'm also gonna give it a little bit of freshly ground pepper, and just for fun, a little bit of lemon zest. You can also do it with a little bit of lime zest and gets a little bit of Asian feeling to it. It's also pretty cool. So like that. So this we only just gonna let it sit, let the salt, a little bit more salt, let the salt work and salt and sugar work for around 20 minutes to half an hour, and then we're gonna smoke it and have some beautiful mackerel. For this dish, I'm gonna do a garnish with grilled kale, grilled cherry tomatoes, a little bit of cottage cheese mixed up with the kale and the tomatoes, and then a little bit of pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds on top, and just do this nice yeah, actually I'll use it as a starter for a lot of home parties, and it's just it gets people every time. So here's the mackerel, cured and nice. We have cured it with the salt and the sugar, the lemon zest, and now we're ready to go in and smoke it. And it's been sitting for half an hour. It's enough. So I'm just gonna take a handful of the sawdust here, the smoke powder. It's hopefully gonna create a lot of smoke here in the grill. Just put it over the Put it over the charcoal. Just a little bit here and here. Get that smoke going, and put my fish inside here. Close it up. Close the lid as well here, and just let it sit there. It's gonna smoke for, I think I'm gonna let it smoke for 15 minutes, and hopefully it's gonna be like that. The heat from the heat that is in the grill, combined with the smoke, is gonna cook the fish. But I don't think I want a stronger smoke flavor than 10-15 minutes is gonna get me, or else it could be a little bit bitter to eat. So if the fish is not done, if the mackerel is not done, the fillet is not done, cooked through, I'm just gonna leave it without the smoke just for 5 minutes more, and then it should be great. So this is just a little bit of patience, but it's getting a little bit of smoke flavor in fillets or in a piece of salmon, in these smaller pieces of meat. You don't need to smoke for hours and hours and work with it. You can get that smoke flavor in very fast. When you just have like the right equipment, this is gonna be easy peasy. And things are gonna taste, the food is gonna taste real professional barbecue like. So let's check out our smoked mackerel here. It's been sitting for 15 minutes, 17 minutes maybe. I don't want it to be cooked dry. It's so easy to overcook fish. But this should be so nice. Let's just push it here and see. Just slightly flaky when I push it. It's cooked through, but it's still really moist, and I can really smell that the smoke has gone into it. So this is so easy to garnish. The way I like it, I like to do it really simple. Just trying to get this fish out without destroying it. This beautiful fillet. Just placing it here. I've done a little rustic salad as a garnish, and I've just been grilling my kale, and this gets like really crispy. It's like chips, and the flavor of a grilled kale is amazing. You should grill every type of kale and cabbage, but this is so good. So I just chopped this up with a little bit of shallot onions, a little bit of capers, and some cottage cheese. So we got this crunchy burned thing with the smoked fatty fish, and just to garnish the rest of it, some grilled cherry tomatoes. In Denmark we have like this product for kids, and it's the canned mackerel and tomato sauce, and I love eating this. And this is like deconstructing it and putting it together in another way. So we have the sweet grilled tomatoes with the smoked mackerel, and you have this cottage thing, and then you just finish it off with a little bit of sunflower and pumpkin seeds that are slightly toasted. And this is a fantastic dish for me, and beautiful starter, and it's so easy to do. And you can do this dish in 20 minutes tops, and the most of the time it's just smoking the fish in there, sitting. A glass of chilled white wine, and then I'm in heaven. So I hope you will enjoy cooking this dish.